Good morning everyone and welcome to you in this daily update on mainly Bitcoin today. Hope you're doing very well as always. Hope you had a very nice weekend. Today we're going to start with the news. We'll have some news at 4 p.m. UTC plus 2, sorry. This ISM manufacturing is, well, sometimes moving the market. So as always, to be aware of, this is in the high importance news, so we have to be aware of in any case. We are, by the way, the 2nd of June, so we have to add today the new monthly levels. We are now holding, as you can see, a new higher low, so this is again very nice for the uptrend. This is very cool that we are doing this. We've got the reclaim of the point of control, so where is this? It might be here. So a bit of a lower time frame there. You know, we've got, so this nice, was looking for most likely here another drop in the last update. So we've got the drop here. As I said, I'm not taking any long trade on Friday here because, well, this was Friday, the end of the month, so this is definitely not a long trade for me. We've got over the weekend another move to the downside to take out the low, the Friday's low here. We then got what exactly? Well, the perfect complex approach. This is just pretty insane, not gonna lie here. Look at this, go below here, flip into resistance, fake the drop, can be with a new low, can be with a retest, reclaim, flip into support, and get the continuation. If you go and check at this, this is exactly what you're, I don't know if I have the screenshot here because I'm showing this sometimes in Discord. Yeah, there you go, perfect. Here you can see, so as I said, retest or new low on the second move here. It depends, but you basically go below, flip into resistance, fake the drop, retest or new low, then reclaim, flip into support, and get the pumps. All of this happened, sadly, again, over the weekend, but it is really good to see on Monday because, yeah, we are still holding a high low. We have some big bullish activity right now on the order flow, so this is very nice, not gonna lie. But yeah, on this being said, let's update the chart, see where it can really turn really bullish or still be bearish, make the plan basically and update everything. So let's just hide this to make it a little bit better. There you go. So let's go to monthly here. There is no monthly, weekly, and by the way, I forgot to load the levels here, I think. Yes, there you go. Weekly level. Alright, so there is one just right there. So we are printing now some resistance, big ones. Yeah, the microphone is working well. Daily, so this was already added on the weekend. We've got a touch, we can remove it. This one here, let's get rid of that. Daily, alright, good. So let's come back here on the 1 hour. Okay, so exo charts here. This is already hit on the ticks. This one is not hit, this was all ticks. So let's take that one, 103,662.5. Yeah. So let's take this. And this is wrong, it is 3. Okay. I was like, where is my monster negative path control? But I didn't add the template, so of course it's not going to show up. Ticks 1. Oh wow, okay, it's higher now. We're at 7,499. Okay. Oh, whoa. That's maybe a little bit too many ticks. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. There you go. Then we have maybe some weekly naked point of control. Ticks 500, 109, 575. This is a weekly naked point of control. Let's go with the TIX 100. 19595. Okay, and with the TIX 1. Alright. Good. Then we have the DNPOCs here. So TIX nothing on this one. 250. 50 TIX nothing. And the TIX 1 we have none. Alright. Perfect. It's faster to update like this. Naked session path control. We've got a bounce from the New York naked session path control from the weekend, so not the best, but anyway, still you can see these levels are pretty cool. Nothing otherwise. TPOs we have 2 below, so I already added one on my side here. 103,712. Then we have 104,362.5. What I said, 104. 362.5, right? Yes. There you go. And as you can see here, something pretty interesting to see is that we have no buying tails at every single low. So again, can we rise from here? Absolutely, but the best way still maybe to swipe one low, maybe not all of them, but for example, what can happen here is let's take a screenshot of this. We can get, for example, an increase in price here. What is this? Okay, that's good. We can get an increase in price just to swipe the high, then we can come back down, swipe one or two lows, and then get the reclaim and the continuation to the upside. This will be the best of the best because again, all of this happened for me on the weekend. To take a long on Friday, that's not my best configuration, so we dig to the lows, but from here we've got the nice reclaim, with a complex approach of the point of control, reclaim, flip to support and bounce. So yeah, this was very cool, but again over the weekend, so not the best. So a retracement will be nice still to get another entry basically. And yeah, these poor lows are still something to be aware of, same as, by the way, we have a lot of poor highs higher here. You can see we have 1, 2, 3 poor highs here. So in any case, as I said before, if we drop from here, I'm looking most likely in any case for a new all-time high. For me, this is a pullback to go higher. So yeah, in any case, I'm looking still more likely for a new all-time high unless we really start to get some sign of weakness on the chart. For now, you can see we are still holding a higher low, so this is just pretty insane. And we possibly have also a good start here forming, or already have a good start for higher next. I'm going to talk about the wave next, but yeah, so I lost myself. Yeah, basically the poor highs and poor lows. Yeah, this for me will be in any case at some point taken, but yeah, it will be nice to make a good low here, swipe a few lows, maybe the first one here. Basically what's happening is when you have these kind of poor lows, you can come back later, make a retest, and on the retest form a better low and then get the real move. Okay, again, you can rise like this without taking any low and just continue, but interpretability is a bit less probable. Okay, so in any case, there are no other levels here. Okay, this is it. There you go. The order flow here. Let me just do this. The order flow. So what we are having here right now is a massive bullish CVD, as you can see here. So we've got a low, higher low, nothing crazy over the weekend. You've got 10 million of longs. Wow, this is insane. Look at this, 12 millions at the exact same place here. This is pretty crazy. 13 million of longs again upon the reclaim and the rise here, and you've got another, well, a lot of shorts at the highs. Another 10 million of shorts here. Wow, this is crazy. And a massive weakness next. And now you're getting, as you can see here, a massive bullish CVD here with all the price lows. You have a low, higher low, and you have a low here and a lower low here on the right. Okay, so this is a bullish CVD wheels with some shorts, filled by shorts. So this is likely we're going to go for a new high. Now, how far? The best way to just make a small new high and come back down for a retrace. So we're going to plan the targets for this. Again, please be aware of that. If we come back down, for example, we do this and then we come back down, the volume is going to change, so the targets might be different. Okay, because you're going to pull the fixed range from the top. We're going to do to the bottom here, and so we don't have this latest data if we have to make this last push to the upside. So the value high, point of control, and value low are going to be possibly different. So the targets are going to be different, the ones we're going to plan. Okay, so before to plan the retest, by the way, I would like to plan the resistance, see where we can get we can start to get some sign of strength. So let's pull this fixed range. This one we do not care anymore. We've got the bounce of the point of control now, so let's get rid of. I'm gonna keep this one. Key level, there you go. I'm gonna name it latest uptrend point of control. There you go. This is classed as a range also, so we can pull this one here. This is not the best. Oh, by the way, I will be away, well, it's not yet, it's not now, in 3 weeks, from the 22 of June to the 29, I'll be away, so there will be no updates for a week. I'll be on vacation. Well, we have a first resistance, really, around here. That's a very big one. Oops. This right here is the first resistance. I will divide this by 2, so you have this first and this second part next. There is this value high anchored view up basically from the all-time high. Okay, you have this wall zone, but inside this zone here you have this value low. I said value high? Well, I was talking about this, I think. So you have this value low first of all, and then if you reclaim this value low, you can look for the upper part of this resistance, so to speak, this value high of the wall section here, basically. Okay, if you start reclaiming this, you have this last resistance. If you break this, to be honest with you, this is very likely we're going to see a new all-time high, or at least this high here taken. And so you will take the poor high, take the poor high, take the poor high, form a bit high, and drop again. that'll be pretty crazy, but I will not really look for this because very simply we are keeping a very bullish uptrend. So if we start reclaiming, you know, the latest resistance I draw you here, so to speak, this second red square, it is very likely, due to the market structure, the strength of Bitcoin, this is very likely we're going to go for a new all-time high. Okay, so we have this, yeah, this first resistance, you have this bottom and the top part of the target, and then if you reclaim this, you can look for this last resistance. If we start going above here, it's very likely, really very likely we're going to go for a new all-time high due to the market structure that is still holding with some nice high lows. Okay, so yeah, these are the two targets we are having here. So now we have the resistance. Of course, locally we can simply look for a swing through pan of the previous high. Okay, swing through pan failed auction. Am I going to short this? No, I'm just going to look for a long here, to be honest with you. Okay, for a short I will wait for higher here. But yeah, we'll be a little bit careful on shorts, again due to the market structure we're having here. That is still extremely bullish because we keep holding some high lows. Low, high low, low, high low, high low, high low, high low, high low, high low again. So yeah, I mean, we keep doing this again and again, so this is very good for higher prices. As simple as that. So yeah, the best here will be to go for just another increase in price. Hopefully we get a retrace, and so I will plan now the targets for a retrace with you all. So let's plan this. Again, for now, as I said before, we don't have the latest increase in price here. If we have to get one, that is more likely about going to happen because we have a big bullish activity failed by shorts. So we have this data missing here, and so maybe if you get a lot of volume here at the highs, well, the volume is going to be different, okay, because the pool for now is like this. Oops. Is like this for me. from the bottom to the top, but if we make a new high, you will have to pull it on the right, and so the volume is going to change. Okay, so just be aware of that. The targets might change. For now, if we come below here, I will look for a swing 30 pan of that bottom here. Okay, so that will be the first long trade. Oh, there you go. So swing 30 pan, come on, swing 30 pan here into this TPO, double swing 30 pan here. Basically we have two lows here to take, so we have this first one, okay, and this second one here. We have these two swing 30 pans into the TPO here. If we don't get anything bullish of this target, we can simply look for the next support. I think you can all see it here. If you pull the retracement like that, more over this, you have a nice, don't like it much to be honest in the end, but you have this nice zone here below. So you have, what is this, path control? All right, nice, that's very nice. Yeah, so we have this nice first support and this nice second support here. The best, of course, way to swipe the low to make your better low. So swipe these, swipe this, and then get a nice push to the upside. And overall, of course, the best way for a new all-time high, but we'll have to claim some resistance as support first of all. Okay, so yeah, this will be the best opportunity. Again, I have no limits down there. I'm going to take it long only if we get the good reaction on the order flow. The order flow for me is a must. If I don't have any order flow data, I'm not going to trade anything. So I have to get the data lining up with my trade basically. So if I want to long, I want to see some long data, otherwise I'm not going to take the long. So yeah, first long here, second long here. And if we do not get anything good on the order flow, that's a new low. So we can look again for a swing 30 pan of that bottom here. Swing 30 pan failed auction, that will again still hold a higher low. But, well, yeah, that will be the last chance. Otherwise, next target for me will be, you know, the next target we'll have planned basically in the last update. That will be simply a swing 30 pan of this bottom here, or one of these bottoms. And if we do not hold this, we can look for 98,000 basically next. Okay? So yeah, that is the plan right now. Overall, still it is more bullish. We're holding a high low. It is more bullish unless we change the market structure, so take out the lows here and do not hold these lows. So we have the resistance, we have the support. We have everything right now. We have everything right now, so this is pretty cool. Let's go now on the wave. So on the wave here, I'm still looking for the same basically. I mean, I check on my side. The only thing I can found here is simply, you know, these 5 ways up. That will be the 5 ways up are completed. In that case, we can look for what exactly? Well, very simply, we can look for either a bigger wave 1, 2. Okay, this is again my main configuration. It's not that I want to be too bullish, but based on the smaller wave, for me this is what makes more sense. Okay, so again, I'm not necessarily following this wave and looking for this wave to play out. It depends on the levels and everything. You can see I'm not trading based off this wave, I'm trading based off the levels mainly here, but with a wave count, this is what for the moment makes more sense. Otherwise, the other configuration is this. I already showed you that in the last update or 2 updates before this one. So yeah, you've got basically a 5 ways up completed. I don't like this one much with a smaller wave, but it's still possible. What it means? Well, in that case, it means bigger wave 1, bigger wave 2. Either done, either a longer wave 2, so with a bigger correction in it, and then get the move to the upside again. Can this be an ABC zigzag? Of course, we're in a wave 5, so this can end up here in an ABC zigzag for a bigger wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a massive ending here on for the wave 5. So the wave 5 here, okay, that'll be the configuration. It will suck, not gonna lie, but well, still possible. That will be really bad, but well, anyways, still be bullish in the end, but very slow and boring to trade. So hopefully we don't do that. But yeah, the most probable is to get an impulsive, so in that case wave 1, wave 2, and then you can look for a bam 3, 4, 5 to the upside. An impulsive basically, so of course this can go a lot higher, but yeah, this is what we can look for if we have to be in such configuration with a smaller wave. Otherwise, well, we have 5 ways up, we have a new all-time high, so the wave 5 is in, and now we can start to look for some bearish move. But for this to happen, I would like to see a break of the market structure, so really take the lows here, swipe these lows, and really get acceptance below this. Okay, and also do not hold 98k, because 98k will be for a possible big fake out below here. So we really have to break all this first of all to really take such configuration and look for such configuration. Before that, we're still holding some high lows. All the market structure, everything is still super bullish. I mean, everything on Bitcoin I'm talking about. So yeah, this is, I will not look for this wave 5 to again. I have a short from the all-time high. I'm not going to close it. If we have to be in this, I'm gonna, well, I'm still in the short. I'm going to continue and make money on the short. But I am more looking for the moment for a bigger wave 5 here. And most likely here with such configuration, okay, unless we break the bottom here. If we do so, the last wave 1-2 is not valid anymore, so the smaller wave count is wrong, and so this is something completely different, and I will get a really acceptance with a few smaller wave, and I will change the count. But for now, everything is still holding, just the RSI making a new low. But again, we saw this before in a previous bull run where we was taking the price with the RSI. This was still a wave 1-2. So yeah, for now, still looking for this. We do have some other configurations, but yeah, we need to break a few bottoms there to take this. Yeah, so that is it really on Bitcoin. 21 minutes. We have the next trades. We have the news today. We have the wave. That's it. And so yeah, if we have this, wave 1, wave 2, be aware of the alts. Okay, if Bitcoin make a wave 1-2 here and we get the bigger move to the upside, the alts are finally going to rise too. But again, nothing is confirmed yet, so let's remain patient for the confirmations, right? Yeah, so let's see what we get today. Again, don't forget, if you get another increase in price, you can see the volume is going to be different, so the targets are going to change a bit. So I'm gonna post this in Discord. So if you want to stay updated, make sure to join the Discord server. Everything is there if it's not on YouTube. Everything is free in here, so except the apprentice section, but all my updates are absolutely free. So if you want to join. It's for you. I'm saying this one for me. And yeah, that's it for today. So thank you all for watching. Take care. Hope you had a great weekend. Just gonna delete this small line here. Take care and catch you all over the Discord. Otherwise, on Wednesday for the next daily update. And by the way, we'll have some news tomorrow also at the same time. By the way, 4 p.m. DC+2. Completely forgot about this. And the next one we're going to cover this on Wednesday. Anyway, have a brilliant day ahead. Take care and catch you all on Wednesday for the next one. Cheers.